What's going on, everybody? It's Virtual Handhelds 24. Today we're going to be looking at Soulslinger. Saw this game, I thought that was pretty cool, and then I found out you could play it on either Win Later or Gamehub. So today we're going to do it on Gamehub on the Y700. So this game is going to require, I wouldn't say so much power, but it's going to require power. You're going to need an elite chip. You probably get away with Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. The Gen 2 and the Evo was loading it up, but since the Evo only has 12 gigs of RAM, like the amount of RAM, it was like filling up. It went from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was on 10 gigs RAM, then it went to 11, then crashed when it was compiling the shaders. So the Evo could probably do it if you have 16 gigs. The Portal could not load the game. It just didn't even get to that point. So, because on the Evo I could see the wattage, and the Evo can go up to 15 watts. I don't know what the Portal can. I'm assuming it could get somewhere close, but not exactly 15 watts. So I'll keep trying on the Portal. The Evo though, and the Pocket S, it's not going to be able to do it with only 12 gigs. I think you need at least 16 gigs to run this game. But either way, it looks pretty cool. Let's check it out. All right. And I got the fan going, as you can hear. So the Portal couldn't get to the screen, but the Evo did. And the Evo was obviously loading it slower, but it was still loading it. But down here it went from 83, it was at 99, and then crashed like halfway. I was like, oh man. And the settings aren't anything like special. It's just this chip has the power. And we are in the max mode. So we're gonna do 1080, obviously stretched, because 1920 by 1200 works, but I wanted more frames, so we went to 1080 stretched. We got the post-processing. I like it on high. You can change it to low, but then things look really bad. Motion blur off. That's on. Off. Low. Low. And as we play, we'll play around with like textures. We'll change them from low to basically high and see how it looks. Same thing with anti-aliasing, see how it affects, and then everything else will turn on as we play. If it doesn't crash.
Now to find this cursed king.
Oh.
Damn it. Move quicker than that. More of those old West buildings. What's this? Valerie will know.
Whee!
The cartel. Or at least their cannon fodder. He said these are just cold and lifeless soul fragments. Not even people anymore. Just twisted shells.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll get more intense, but hold B. Neato.
Well, that sure as hell doesn't look like the Old West, which means must be nearby. Blueprint. This place? Huh. It's something I can build. Something that'll help.
Wait. I don't even know how to switch guns here. Alright, let's jump. Looks like punch. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, I guess we're going with that. You know, I do want to see something. I thought this would help, but I don't know if it is, so let's turn it off. Oh no, it was helping. Oh, well, we go over there now. But you know what? Let's go to options. Okay, let's go to gameplay. There you go. My bad. It's better, I guess. I guess we should go to 100, but whatever. It's too much work right now. What's this? Was it this one? Explosive rounds. What a waste. Oh, what a... Fuck you. Okay, at least we could kill people that way. Cool. Wait, what's this? Gain 0.15% bonus damage for each missing health point. That's kind of good too. Those are all pretty good. Roll of the dice, bro. Let's just do the health. So lame. Okay, at least we know. Let's go here. Okay, well. There we go. Wait, where's that marker? There it goes. Let's see if there's... No, I don't think I've... I'm not sure about healing. So we're probably gonna die soon. Oh yeah, so much more fun. Ooh. Ooh. You got me. Oh, 7-Up. Sonic. Oh, this is a jam right here. It must be on Sig or something. Or Genesis.
Back again.
Okay, so when he dies, they're here. Yay.
Lady Valerie.
Soulslinger, welcome back. So, first glimpse of the parts of Limbo under cartel control.
Okay, we're not doing all that. Okay, jump.
What are you doing?
Sure, that was probably important. Oh man, our frame rates are down now. 26, 27. Okay, I'm holding B. Maybe I need money or something? I don't know.
So, where am I going to next?
I don't know.
Back. Your assignment is now complete. How's the stockpile doing?
Wait, hold on. Oh. Okay, so I apparently have that. Okay, so theoretically... No, I don't have that. So give me that. Whatever. Oh, but now we got our frames back. Oh, bad. That's kind of cool. Kind of like that too. What is this? Okay, so just do the same thing over again. Yeah, this is definitely roguelike. So I'm not sure if emulating is going to be the best experience because you're going to want every frame.
The flashes are happening again. Same as last time. What was that? Can't I remember?
Oh, 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 oh. You did. Good job. Okay.
Back. They always are.
They made the reloading the weak point in this game. But I guess that's the idea. Oh my god. That punch is weak too. I guess you really gotta get the goodies the more you play. Get him! I died. Alright, so it's pretty good. I thought it would be better just from seeing it. Not so much with the emulation. The emulation is really good actually. most of the time we're in the 50s, close to the 60s, sometimes higher, but there are dips. And again, this is with the Elite, so it's going to be hard to do this on anything else basically at this point.
Damn it.
We could, because we're playing at 1080p, we could drop it to 720, probably get better everything. I do like to keep this on high. I could tweak that. But let's do this. We'll turn that on. Okay. The camera dust. I'll put this on. Then we'll put motion blur to mediums. So we'll leave it like that. And our frames, you know, hasn't really affected anything.
Hey, little one.
Okay, I don't know. Alright, now let's go to options. Okay, that's high, high. So yeah.
Mind if I jump?
30 frames a second, everything on high. So it's like a Nintendo Switch game now. Or, sorry, Nintendo Switch 1 game. A little better. We're getting higher than 30. But this is on maxed out everything, so that's not bad either.
Any upgrades?
No, forget that. We're not doing that.
Remember Wick.
Pretty cool. And then again, this area is honestly like not the best area to see the frames. It's in gameplay that's better. So let's go to one area, then we'll call it a day. I just wanted to see how it worked with everything on high. Oh, I mean, it's more sensitive, as you can see, but it's still only... Well, actually, no. Look at that. Freaking 60 frames almost on high. Let's do this one. Kind of like that. Oh my god. 60 frames. That's nuts. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Alright, so like 50 frames top. That sounds about right. Ooh, nice down. Man, I gotta hand it to the Elite chip. It's holding its own. I mean, again, I was doing everything like kind of a mixture, but low, super low settings, and then of course, it just works better than expected. Do that one.
Better use this wisely.
I better use this wisely. I just wish that someone's calling me. Just wish melee. Maybe we can change it in the mapping instead of basically was this triangle. I could map it to the R3 button. And I wish melee did more. Like, God, Jesus. Okay.
The sick memory. The moment I changed. The moment I lost my real name.
Dead. Alright, I'm done. Not bad. Here. So we did 1080, but it's stretched because of the screen's ratio. I did put in minus DX11 just to make sure it would work, and it just so happened it did. I used Proton 9, but pretty much because that's what they chose. I didn't try 10. I put it on common because I was getting stuttering issues on fast and performance, but I think that might have been just the game still loading everything, because we saw that in common too in the beginning. So we could probably get more performance if we actually put it in performance. As you see, and it played pretty well in common. And they start you off in fast with the elite chip. With the Evo, it went straight to slow. But I mean, again, it was still gonna work. It just my model didn't have enough RAM. This game does require a lot of RAM. And then, I mean, for the elite device, for the Y700, it chose this one, which it normally does, or the 0.7. And then I made it Proton 14. It's the only thing really. I didn't set a CPU translator, nor did I do anything with that. And then, like I said, I changed that to common. Made that close. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, there was nothing special. It's just, from what I've seen, the game needs the juice. It needs that JUIce. So delete was the way to go. But I figured I could get away with this game on the Portal or the Evo. The Portal, I'll try again, but the Evo did get it to load, and in the beginning of the game, it does show the shaders compiling in that little bar. But I have the, the stats and everything for ANEO, and right here would be like the stat for RAM, as well as all the CPUs and where they're clocked, the GPU and all that. And the RAM was like this, and it filled up to like 12, and then it crashed because I think it's definitely like gonna need more than 12 gigs of RAM to play that game. But the game is, I wouldn't really. I thought it'd be a lot more fun, like I said, from just the videos I watched about it, and then I seen someone emulating it on, I think it was Winlater. So I was like, I'll try it on Gamehub, but it's gonna need the Snapdragon Gen 3. 8 Gen 3 or the Elite, I think, to get it to go. The Elite, obviously, it plays at almost full speed. I mean, even at high settings, we're, in the 50s for the FPS with everything maxed out. At 1080p, theoretically, I know, stretched, but still, 1080p, nonetheless, pretty dang good. So, I give this game like, I just wanted to see because it looked more fun, like I said, online than it did from actually playing it, because of the reloading and the roguelike. Like, you just got to pick the right things, and then you got to deal with the amount of bullets you have, and the fact that he can't reload fast, and then you got to. I would map the controls to have melee down here or one of these back buttons, not up here as a button. That just doesn't work. But nevertheless, it was still pretty fun. So if you made it this far, thank you again so much for watching. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.